Hey everybody, my name's Alex Winslow. I'm with the White Rock Rowing Board. I'm here with John Mullen, the founder of Rowing in Dallas, Texas. It was his vision back in 2003.
What? We started what?
When did you build this place?
We built this we opened it in '08. But before that, we had restored and reused the Boomerang Boathouse, which is, we did that in '03.
Fantastic. So
with Sam Leake's help. He was a big player.
Sure.
with me.
So today is the Texas State Championships, first time ever in Dallas, Texas. It's here because of this guy, his vision to create our boathouse and create White Rock Rowing program, as well as many other rowing programs all around the area and many other schools. Tell me about how you feel about how rowing's come along in Dallas today.
It's amazing to see what this has become out here. I mean, way back when I started rowing, I had a hip from running that was telling me to stop running, and so I started rowing. And I met some interesting people who also wanted to row. So I put a shipping container on the bank over at Bachman Lake, and all these guys came out of the woods and wanted to store their boats in there. Got a second container, got a third container. I said, okay, it's time to build a boathouse. And I'm an architect, and so I cut a deal with the city. It took a good while, but we got the agreement and designed and built and the Dallas Rowing Club boathouse there, and won an AIA Architectural Design Award for it. And then the school started rowing. I started the rowing at St. Mark's, and that took off. And then ESD started, and more and more and more. And I got thinking, gosh, Bachman Lake is starting to get a little crowded. And came over here to White Rock and looked around and thought, whoa, bigger lake, nice spot. And the Boomerang was available, and so made a deal with the city there, and we formed the White Rock Boathouse 501c3 and started the club. And Sam Leake was teaching, with help from Ginger Twitchell, was teaching a lot of people to row, and built up. And I thought, okay, we need even more now. And I got looking around at what was around here, and I thought, we've got this nice sort of bay here, part of the lake. So wait, there are those two empty sedimentation basins over there. And that big old building, and they used to use that when White Rock Lake was the water supply for the city of Dallas, but it had long been put away. And so I thought, well, I can dig out one of them and carve out the walls and use the concrete wall blocks that came out of the cutout wall, stack them up and make the seating on the side, and dig out all of the dirt that was in this basin, float a roof over it, and I put together the bucks. I chipped in $1 million, and got my brother chipped in $500,000, and I raised another $1 million plus, and we got it done.
But when people ask me about our boathouse, I call it the cathedral of rowing, because it really is.
Right. Everything is bigger in Texas.
Yeah, well, for those of you who don't know, this boathouse is bigger than most boathouses anywhere in the country. Would you agree?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know of a larger boathouse anywhere.
Yeah, it's absolutely fantastic. So grateful for everything you did to get rowing going in Dallas. My son is on the program. He's enjoyed it so much. He's it's been wonderful for him and for so many other kids.
Yeah. Well, I taught my daughter to row at Bachman, and she was in the middle of her high school class, and she got good at it. I had an ergometer in our living room, and she got ready, and she started competing in a number of regattas, and one of them was up in Connecticut, the head of the Connecticut regatta, second only to the head of the Charles. There were 50 or 60 women in the single. That's a 3-mile race, and I'll never forget, at the medal ceremony, they said, first place gold medal goes to Emmylou so-and-so, New York Athletic Club, and second place silver medal goes to Betty Sue Boom Boom from Boston Community Rowing, and the bronze medal goes to Kate Mullen from the Dallas Rowing Club? What in the world is that? The Stanford crew coach was there and put Kayla on her ergometer. Kate went to Stanford freshman year.
Wow.
80 girls out for crew. 12 of them were junior team members, national members. First regatta, San Diego Crew Classic. Kate was stroke of the first boat.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
when I really realized it's so good for these young people, but not just for their bodies, but also for their heads, because you get out on the water and all that land-based BS goes away, and you focus on what you're doing. And they meet all these wonderful other rowers, and the colleges want these kids.
They do. They do.
So it's been great.
It's been great, and I've been telling these guys that it's been so great for my son because he knows how to work so hard as a team, and it's just great for their personal growth.
Yeah.
And being
it's changed a lot of lives, including mine.
it has.
And thank you for keeping it going.
Well, thanks
for you.
You got the
board.
party started, John.
Yeah.
We're so grateful here and making it available to so many other kids around Dallas.
Okay.
So thank you.
As I made some T-shirts up when I was coaching, so when you're in the boat, you're staring at the back of this person in front of you, and on the T-shirt I had printed, "Shut up and row." Shut up and row.